from the darkness, I've seen, I've heard the screams, the laughter, the demons. It's more darkness. What do I call this? I call this the dark begging. I came to realize some things aren't meant to change. People, things have surrounded me, but what does it make or overcome of it? I lost friends. I even gained friends. But I will do what needs to be necessary to protect them. Or, what can I say? Try. But it seems like every time I try, I fail. Or when I think I have achieved, it just keeps happening over and over. But what's to make a come of it? Nothing.
Jamario is back at work after taking some time off away on vacation, and he realizes that he has a lot of files and a lot of stuff to catch up on. But he can also take his time also with it as well.
Hey, welcome down, Jamario. It's good to have you back. I know you took some time off away from vacation and everything, and good to see that you're back.
Yeah, definitely good to be back too as well. What's up with all the cards and the flowers and stuff when I got here? And I just remembered, I forgot that I was on the news after saving that family from the wolves, or whatever you want to call it, but it just seems like everything has been crazy. But so far, it seems everything to be somewhat back to normal, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't really want to bring it up at your job at work. I mean, I know you probably don't want to hear about it, but I'm kind of glad that you saved those people's lives. I mean, they owe you it.
I just try to do my part. But trust me, I had a lot of other stuff going on besides that, but yeah, I'm just happy to be back. That's it.
Well, good.
The boss walks away.
Oh, by the way, we hired somebody new here. He's been working in for quite some time, but you weren't here. You were going on vacation. I'll bring him over here. Hey, he calls out. The person walks over. Hey, how's it going? This is the new guy here. Somewhat new to you, but not new to us. He's been here for a while, but I'd like you to meet Jamario. He's one of our best, in fact, our best employer here. He's been here for some years, and I'd like you to work with him just to catch up on all these files. I won't expect him to, get them all done, but he somehow, for some miracle, he manages to get everything done that needs to be done, said the boss.
Hi, my name is Andy. He says, reaching out his hand.
I'll reach over and shake his hand too. Nice to meet you. Sorry, I've been going on vacation, but I'm back now, so you can have a seat if you want.
Okay, cool. He sits down.
Normally I try to get everything caught up and everything, but like I said, I've been going and everything, and try to take some time off away. And yeah, you know how that is. I said,
Yeah, man, I definitely know that feeling. I just moved here not so long ago, and yeah, man, this town's kind of had his some bizarre things happening. I heard about that incident, but I kind of don't want to bring it up in front of you, but I appreciate you saving those people. I mean, you're like a town hero, right? Say, Andy?
yeah, I guess you could say that. There's a lot more to it than that, but yeah, you know how that goes. I try my best, I said.
He looked. So how long have you lived here?
I lived here for some years. I lived in another place for a while. I'm not actually really from here, but I came here, to get away from start a new life and a chapter and everything. And so far, it hasn't been up to my part, I said as I was typing.
What do you mean? Andy asked.
Well, just a lot, I can say, I said.
Oh, okay, that's understandable. He looks at the picture. So you have a family?
Yeah, actually, I just had a newborn child too. A new little girl. Everything, and I know it's kind of weird for me to come be here when I had just a newborn child, but I wanted to come in, just to get away from everything that's been going on and stuff like that. And he just looked.
You mean more of a good thing of not having a kid? I mean, I feel like if it was me, I would be at home with the kid.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, I said. In a way, I actually was starting to like Andy. He seemed like he had a pretty good life going on with him, and he seemed like a really nice person. And I know sometimes in my mind I think that I don't want to have any new friends, but this might be a good thing to have somebody that actually I can talk to. Yeah, I actually have a daughter, an oldest daughter. She's in high school, about to graduate. I have a son, and I have another daughter, and then I just had another daughter. So.
Oh wow! So the boy's by himself, huh? Said Andy.
Yeah, but I mean, he's fitting in, he's smart though. Smart. He soon looked at the picture.
And that's your wife there?
Yeah. Actually, this is my.
Hey man, you ain't gotta explain it. It doesn't matter to me. It's just nice to have a family. Somebody that just have some person that's there by your side.
Yeah. Definitely, it's good to have somebody, man. For sure. Do you have somebody too? Are you married or anything? I asked him.
No, actually, I'm not. I have a girlfriend, but it's, we're kind of serious and everything, and she has kids and stuff.
For a moment, I thought he was talking about Janie, but then again, it couldn't be, right? Oh, okay, that's cool. How is that like?
Well, at first I wasn't really for sure if I wanted to be, play the father figure, but I'm like, hey, I'm at the age now where, I kind of want to have a family someday, and she has kids, and to be with her, I had to, accept them too as well, say Andy.
I smile. Hey, that's a nice thing though. I had somebody that, did the same thing for me in a way, I said.
Okay, cool. So is that how it is now?
Well, I soon looked at the time. Dang. Actually, I gotta be heading out, but it's good talking to you, Andy. Maybe one day we can catch up here outside of here and catch up or something and things like that, I said to him.
Yeah, man, cool. As a matter of fact, here, I'll put my number in, lock in, and yeah, I'll hit you up, man, and we can chit chat.
Okay, cool, I said back. He put his number in the phone, and then He got up and walked back over to his desk. I got up and was getting ready to head out. I knocked on the boss's door. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I didn't get really.
The boss looked up. Hey, Jamario, it's fine. And I'm just shocked that you are even here. But I appreciate any of the time that you have here. I know you just had a baby and all too, so in dealing with the other stuff too, just take the time you need. You got plenty of vacation time. I'm sure your wife would be happy just for you to be home.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. But I'll be happy to see my daughter too as well. Have a nice night, I said to him, and I began to leave. Heading out to the vehicle to the car. I turned on the radio and just hoped that nothing crazy was happening, but to my surprise, nothing. No news or bizarre, nothing crazy, no weird shit happening or anything like that. Was this like, could I say, finally a new normal beginning? Hell no. I knew something crazy was going to be happening, but it was just going to be unexpected with the unexpected. So I just gotta be prepared for it. I knew damn well that just because it was normal now doesn't mean it was going to be normal later on.
At Casilda school, her, Cara, and Rachel began to head down for lunch. As they began to sit there at the table, it was complete silence for a moment as they all were just eating their food. Sara finally lifted her head up after eating.
This is so stupid. Jacob should be here with us. He should be graduating with us. He should be going to the same college with us. He should be here. Sexa.
Rachel looked up. Yeah, I know, but there's nothing really we can do. I mean, it's just crazy. I'm surprised we still even have school after all this. After finding out that one of our classmates passed, even though he was our friend, but still, this is such bullshit that we have to be here.
Cara looked up. Yeah, we did have that break, but everything had happened. It was during the break, so maybe they just thought that maybe it was good to have everyone back here. Who knows? But hey, we're gonna be graduating in a couple weeks, so I mean, with us, we don't have to be here much longer, said Cara.
They all looked up as the three main girls started to walk over. The ones that's been really picking on Casilda and the others for a while now. One of them finally spoke.
Hey, there's somebody's missing. Too bad.
Casilda looked up. And it was quiet.
Y'all ain't got nothing to say?
Casilda finally stood up. Look, if I wasn't graduating in a couple weeks, I would knock the hell out of you. But since I'm not trying to ruin my life, since you want to ruin yours, you can look stupid in front of all these people. But I'm sick and tired of your bullshit. For the past few years of us being here, you've picked with us, you've talked about us. But let's talk about you. Let's talk about...
Cara finally stopped. Casilda, wait, Casilda, don't.
No. I'm sick and tired of... What? What's your problem? Is it the fact that I'm the only light-skinned girl here? Is it the fact that I'm look better looking than you? Is it the fact that I was chosen prettiest girl in the world? What's your problem? What do you have against me?
Before Casilda could say anything else, the girl's about to reach over it. It was going to hit Casilda. But before Casilda knew anything, someone grabbed her, the girl from behind, by her shirt and pulled her back.
Leave him alone. In fact, just leave her alone. We already experienced a terrible thing that's happened. We've lost one of our classmates here. And the first thing you want to do is pick with somebody? I don't understand you at all.
Casilda looked as it was to her surprise. It was the Sara girl. In case people didn't understand, Sara was one of the girls that was with this group, the girls I used to pick with Casilda. In fact, she was one of the ones that, when Halloween came, had mentioned a comment to them, but she actually stood up.
The girl looked at the Emily. Whatever. Now so you're switching sides?
The girl spoke. I'm not switching sides. In fact, I never was on you guys' side. Let's put it that way. In fact, it just isn't right. It isn't fair for them. They terminated. They had to see and deal with everything. Didn't you hear that about Casilda's dad? He saved those people. If anything, you should be down, kissing her feet and applauding them and applauding her dad for saving those people. Matter of fact, in saving this town. You know what? You're just stupid.
The girl finally looked and just walked away. Casilda sat down, and Cara and the others sat back down at the table. The girl finally spoke.
Look, I just want to say,
Rachel looked. We understand. Thanks for...
Rachel stopped speaking, and Casilda spoke.
Thank you for sticking up. I really appreciate it.
She sat down at the table.
look, Casilda, Cara, Rachel, I just want to say, I'm sorry for picking with you guys all these years. If anything, I should have been on you guys' side. You guys don't ever get in any trouble. You guys try your best to make the peace, and I just want to apologize, and I'm sorry about your friend. No, I'm sorry about Jacob. He was a really nice person. In fact, he was one person in the school that was really kind of fit in, you know? Just try to be like any other of us. But in fact that, you know, he was different. People judged him the wrong way. And I should have been one of the ones that stuck up by him too. And I didn't.
Casilda couldn't believe what she was hearing.
It's okay, Sara. I understand. We forgive you.
Sara looked away at the other table. Is it okay if I hang out with you guys this least until we graduate? I really don't want to hang out with them anymore. I really don't want to hang out with that crowd of people, said Sara.
Casilda looked, sure. You always could have came over and hung out with us. We're not that type of people. In fact, we welcome anybody. We don't judge people. Hell, if only you really knew what really type of lifestyle I lived, a lot of people would really understand what all the hell I've been through.
Same with me too, said Cara.
I can agree to both of them, said Rachel. I've seen it all too. I've experienced a lot of crazy stuff too, and let me tell you, it's not the funnest.
Sara then looked. That doesn't matter. You guys seem like you're really nice, and all this time I've been mean, and all I wanted to do now is make things right, at least before we graduate, and I'd just rather be hanging around people that, you know, and not so much about drama and just happy.
Casilda smiled. Well, you're with the right group.
Jamario and Elizabeth are on their way to dinner to have with Andy and his girlfriend as they're driving.
It's good to get out and actually do something for once. We haven't been out in a long time, though, I said.
Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to go out and actually do something. Good thing Casilda agreed to babysit, but then again, she loves to be around her brothers and sisters, so we got that squared up.
Yeah, definitely. As I'm driving, I can continue to look out the window.
Sounds like your friend seems like he's a nice person, considering the fact we're actually going to go meet up with him. Seems like for the first time it's been kind of...
Yeah, I know. Kind of normal for once, but who knows, man, how long this is gonna play out. We never know what to expect coming. I just learned to just deal with everything and just kind of take it day by day. I said.
Are you still considering us moving and disappearing out of the population of people, or was it something that you were just in the moment thinking about, Sir Elizabeth?
No, I was for real about that. I've really been looking into it, places and such, and I haven't really talked to the others about it, but at the end of the day, it's our decision what we decide to do. I've been living in this house since Casilda was little, you know, with Ava and everything, and a lot came with that, a lot of crazy stuff on top of that, so it'd be nice to be able to go somewhere else and just start a new life, maybe away from all this BS, but who knows? There's no telling where we could end up, still going somewhere and shit still happen, I said.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Sir Elizabeth.
We finally pulled in, and we got out the vehicle and walked in the restaurant. As we were getting ready to walk in, we seen Andy and his girlfriend. Hey, good to see you, I said as I stick my hand out and shake.
Good, welcome, Sara. I take it this is the Miss Moore, said Andy.
Nice to meet you, Annie, she says as Elizabeth sticks her hand out. And who's... This might be, Elizabeth asked.
The girl spoke. Oh, hi, my name is Jessica. I'm Andy's girlfriend. Of course, he probably didn't mention me or anything, she said.
Oh, yeah, he mentioned you at work. He didn't mention your name, but he definitely mentioned that he had a girlfriend, so don't worry, you're good, I said, smiling.
Okay, great. Come on, man. I'm hungry. Let's go ahead and sit down, and I hope this is one of the best restaurants.
Oh, it's the best in town, and they got some really good food here. In fact, one of the best in the wine, I said.
Nice, man. Sounds good to me, said Andy.
We sat down and we began to chat for a while.
So, my boyfriend Andy here says that you're a hero. Is that true? Just to ask.
A hero? I guess you could say that. I mean, I don't particularly claim to be a hero. There's a lot of things that's happened in my life, not just mine, but my wife here as well. And you know, I guess comes with that. I try to play the hero, but unfortunately, things just don't. Andy cut me off.
Hey, man, you ain't got to explain it, man. To my eyes, you're a hero. To this town, anyway. And seems like you got a nice life going on. So we'll have to talk more about everything else, you know, on another day. Say, Andy.
Yeah, sure, man. I'm up for that, man. I got some family around too, also, and well, they're friends. Some of them are friends, but you know, I consider it as family, and I'm pretty sure later on you'll become my family too as well. That's what normally happens, I said.
Cool, man. That's great. That's you know, like I need. You know, I've kind of been to a lot of places, and quite frankly, I don't fuck with a lot of people. I just kind of myself, really. A lot of people with bullshit and drama. You know what I mean? Sanity.
Yeah, I definitely know what that is. I've dealt with my share of drama as well.
Well, enough with the negative stuff. Let's talk about the positive stuff, said Jessica. So, I take it you have kids, right? How many kids do you guys have?
Oh, well, I have a daughter, which was by my first wife, and I have a son, which was by another person, and I have two other daughters, a newborn and another daughter, by my wife here.
That's gonna look that was it. And you're okay with taking care of another person's kid too? She asked Elizabeth.
Of course. And quite frankly, me and Jamario, we've known each other for a long time. It's kind of a long story and kind of personal. I don't really want to get to all that because I feel like that's something that's should be kept to ourselves. But I've been in this family for quite some time now, and yeah, I see them all as the ones that's come on. The oldest, especially, she's dealt with a lot, and I just try to be the mother figure, you know, to all of them.
Jessica looks, but you look so young. How old are you?
And he soon cut her off. Damn, what is this, interrogation? Why does it matter how old she is? It doesn't matter how old she is. I mean, so what? She's a mother. She's old enough, said Andy as he started to get aggravated.
I soon looked away. Well, they should be coming here with the food here soon, I said. Andy soon unraveled his forks.
I'm gonna head to the restroom real quick, said Jessica. She got up and headed towards the restroom.
I'm sorry about that, man. She's just, I don't know why she gets like that. I mean, I don't understand it because, in a way, I mean, she should know it shouldn't matter. I'm with her, and those kids that she has are mine, and everything, and such.
Yeah, man, it's okay. It's all right. I just, you know, it's not a big deal. It's just Elizabeth soon got up too as well.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the restroom too before the food comes. That way, don't have to get up and go.
Okay, I said to her. She got up and she walked towards the restroom as well. I soon looked and turned my head facing Andy. So, is everything good, man? Everything okay? How's everything going with you and...
Andy just looked, it's going good, man. It's just something, never mind. He stopped.
Hey, you ain't gotta explain yourself, man. Just know that, if you ever need to talk about anything, man, I'm here. Trust me. There's a lot, man. There's a lot, in my personal life, man. I'm be willing to share with you, you know, once, you know, we get to know each other more and everything like that, I said to him.
Damn, is it all bad or good?
I looked, it's a little bit of both, I said as I began to sip some of the wine. Damn,
man. Maybe I could come over one day to your house and, just chit-chat with you then.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Yeah, be cool. I'll text you my address, and then whenever you decide, you know, you want to stop by or whatever, just let me know, and yeah, man, we'll catch up, definitely.
Okay, cool, man. Sounds like a good idea. So you said you got friends, right? Friends or family around here, live around here? You said you weren't from here, right? Say Eddie.
Yeah, actually, I'm not from here. I'm from a town called Showville. It's probably about, it's a drive, I said.
Showville. Hey, that kind of sounds familiar. I think I might have been there a few times, man. It's a small little town, right?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, yeah, I think I might have heard of Showville. Then again, wait a minute, Andy said. I have a friend that does works at the school, does reports on stories and stuff like that. And if I'm not to mention, I think there was an incident happened a long time ago, some years back, probably back it was back to some years, man. It was about some girl ended up committing suicide and some about a group of friends forced her into doing it or something like that.
As I looked at Andy, I soon began to put the wine glass down, not in a panic way, but just in a oh shit type way. As I paused, yeah, that happened too. There's a lot that came with that as well. Yeah, I was there at the time, I said.
Damn, man, that's crazy. Yeah, it sounds like the friends that she had that they were her so-called friends, but then they turned around and ended up fucking like doing some crazy stuff to her, like bullying her and shit like that. What type of friend does that?
I soon looked, yeah, what type of friend does do it? I said.
Meanwhile, as Jessica and Elizabeth head to the bathroom, Jessica's already in the bathroom, but Elizabeth starts to head back towards that way. As she walks in, she notices that it's just her and another person. But then she knows that somebody's whispering but can't quite hear what they're saying.
Okay, yeah. I told you. Yeah, later on tonight. I promise.
Soon as Elizabeth walked in more closer, she could see Jessica slowly coming around the corner in one of the stalls, dropping her phone on the floor. Elizabeth bent down to pick it up for her.
Here you go. Do you have a call or something? Elizabeth asked.
Yeah, it's one of my friends. He always called me for advice and stuff like that.
He? Elizabeth asked.
Yeah, it's a guy. Andy knows about him, so I don't really too much worry about it. In fact, I don't think Andy's too fond of him, but I tell him that nothing's going on between me and him. We're just friends. The guy, he's really crazy, like really crazy, but he's still a good friend.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, said Elizabeth.
So, are you going to tell me exactly how you and your husband Jamario met? Just guys.
I don't think that's really anybody's business to know. Especially, I just met you and I really don't know you that well. I mean, don't take it the wrong way, but we're kind of isolated from certain people. Like he said, there's a lot of things that happen and we kind of just stay to ourselves. So, Elizabeth.
Oh, I truly understand that, said Jessica as she walked past. But we better get back to our table for the boys start wondering where we're at, said Jessica.
Jessica walked out the stalls. Elizabeth used the bathroom, came out, washed her hands. And as she was washing her hands, she was looking in the mirror.
Something's just not right. I don't know what it is. I just don't know. What is these people up to?
Meanwhile, back at the dinner table, Jamario, Elizabeth, Andy, and Jessica began to eat their dinner. As they were wrapping things up, they began to leave.
Hey man, thanks for the opportunity. Thanks for inviting us. I really appreciate it. Say Andy.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. But don't forget, you got my address in case you really want to talk or anything. You're more than welcome to stop by and, chit chat with me and stuff. I said.
Cool, man. Cool, man. All right, I'll see you later, say Andy.
All right, see you later, I said. Nice meeting you, Jessica.
Nice meeting you too, Jamario and Elizabeth. I hope to see you guys again.
As we got in the vehicles, we began to drive back to the house.
As Jamario and Elizabeth were heading back home, it was complete silence for a moment.
Yeah, I already like Andy. He's a good guy. He really seems like he's got a good life, good thing going for him and everything. He was telling me how he loves to draw and all types of stuff, and he loves artwork and everything, and he's a really cool person, I said.
Yeah, I really like Andy too. He's a really good guy. He deserves to be happy with someone, said Elizabeth.
Soon turned my head. Wait, what do you mean someone? I asked.
Nothing. It's nothing. I just thought of something, said Elizabeth.
Yeah, speaking of something that he brung up about Showville too, I said her.
Showville? How the hell does he know about Showville?
Oh, well, I told him where I was from. That didn't necessarily give him the breakdown, but he knows about our past. Well, my past, me and your sister's past anyway, about the girl, about our friend that died, that committed suicide and went crazy.
Yeah, but that wasn't you and my sister's fault though. That could all have been avoided, but that's something that you can't blame yourself for, said Elizabeth.
Yeah, I know that, but at the same time, I feel responsible. Like, a lot of my friends died too, and on top of that, a lot of crazy stuff has been happening ever since that incident. I should have been there to, you know, to be there for her. Instead, ever since then, a lot of crazy stuff has been happening from years on since then. But I don't know how to take that. But in the end of the day, though, he's still gonna be a good friend, and I deserve to be a good friend to him, I said.
Yeah, I definitely agree to you with that one, said Elizabeth.
Yeah, so overall, how was dinner?
I think Jessica's cheating on Andy.
What? I said. Elizabeth just blurted it out. I just couldn't believe it. It just came out of nowhere. Wait, what are you talking about? I said.
Well, I was going to the restroom behind her. She didn't realize that it's not my place. It's not my business really to get in that, because that's between them. But Andy seems like a really good guy, and I feel like he should know about it.
I soon turned my head. I think he already knows. Well, he knows something. He was going to tell me something, but he didn't get a chance to spit it out. Like, he knows something is up, but then again, I don't know if he's afraid to tell me or what, I said.
Oh, great. I knew it. But I could be wrong, though. She did say that the guy that she was talking to on the phone, Andy knows about, and that he's okay with it and everything. So, what do you think?
I mean, I don't know. We just met her today. I mean, I can't really judge her off of just one day, but I don't know. Well, what do you think? I said.
Elizabeth looked out the window. I think she could be worse than Julia.
Worse than Julia? Where did that come from? And Julia wasn't all that bad. She just went crazy after... Well, I stopped.
Yeah, she was obsessed with you all of a sudden, but I didn't really... That doesn't matter, but the fact is, I think she could be a problem. Not for us anyway, but I just feel like Andy deserves to be happy, right? And you guys are good friends, so if I was you, I would just tell him that. Just tell him that you think something's not right with her. So, Elizabeth.
Yeah, I'll tell him. I'll talk to him, I guess. I can kind of talk to him. I mean, I just don't want to get all in their relationship business, but at the same time, I'll be a good friend, and if he asks me, I'll just tell him then. Or just give him my advice. Anyway, I said.
Hours later, around 7 p.m., Jamario's getting ready to walk outside, and the car pulls up.
That's my sister. Say Elizabeth.
Yeah, I guess I'll talk to her. Wait, hold on a second.
As Jamario and Elizabeth were standing there, another car pulls up.
Who the hell is that? I said. Oh.
Amber gets out the vehicle, and to her surprise, she sees Amy. As they both begin to greet each other and hug, they walk over to...
Wow, this is so great seeing us three together again. It's been a long time. I can't believe that you're here, Amber. It's been crazy, said Amy. But I thought that you were, I thought something had happened to you, said Amy.
Yeah, it's a long story. Could you give me Jamario a minute to talk?
Sure, said Amy.
Amy walked towards Elizabeth's way, and they walked in the house as me and Amber were standing outside. All of a sudden, you could get like a cold breeze. But then again, it was starting to get chilly anyway. It never really got super cold around here. It just normally had that little nippy type of weather.
First, I just want to say, I'm not mad, I'm not upset, I'm not jealous or anything. I'm just really happy for you. I know it's been some years since high school, and I never really can understand why we broke up in the first place, but that's in the past now, and I'm just want to be in my sister's life, and I just want to be in my niece's life too. Well, I don't think Casilda will ever accept me just for that everything that, you know, that you told her or what my sister has told her, but I'm willing to accept her too as my niece. I've never been that type of person, Sara.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. We both begin to sit down on the front of the door porch.
So, what all has happened since everything?
Well, first off, I just want to know what happened to you. The last time I seen you was you were here, and all of a sudden you changed into something like...
I don't remember about that. The last thing I remember was me at your house, and I ended up back at home at my place where I lived, and I couldn't understand why, but I just thought after all the crazy stuff that me and you have been through, I kind of just assumed that I shouldn't be around that anyway, or just accept the fact that we all had been cursed, me, you, your nephew, all of us. And it was just something that I just thought that I could just blow past and just forget about and just move on with my life. So I stayed away. But I didn't know that you and Elizabeth was together. Because the last time I was here, you and Amanda was. So whatever happened to Amanda, Amber asked?
Oh, well, long story short, she went crazy too. And then I was pretty much raising Casilda by myself, and Isaac too as well. And then Elizabeth just happened to be there for me, and ever since then she's been there. Like, she's just shown me a lot of love and everything, and been there for me through thick and thin. We've both been through it all. And at this point now, how I feel about her is the fact is I can't see myself without her. I'll die before I let anything happen to her. For any of them, any of my friends.
Same sweet Jamario, right, Sara?
Yeah, I guess so, but you really don't know half of it. I've seen the darkness. I've seen a lot of things. From the darkness, I've heard the screams, the laughter. But with all that, only can lead up to one thing. To me, I call it the dark begging.
Amber looked. Wow, I'm sorry. Said,
Hey, it's alright. It's just, there's a lot of things that happen. I've killed so many people. So many, I don't even know. I can't even keep count. But not because I wanted to. It's I had to keep my friends and everyone alive. Ever since we were in high school and everything that happened, and then it moved on to me to college, I just had that instinct to protect. And with Casilda being here, it even got worse. So I do my best to protect her. Try to teach her the right things, you know? Teach her that she, no matter what, things may seem normal, but at the end it's just going to continuously get worse. And I'll do anything in my power to protect her. She's 18 now, but I got a funny feeling that later on, when she's on her own, she's going to have some tough decisions on her own to make. And I want her to make sure she's aware of everything, that she's aware of it.
Well, let's just say you definitely have taught her well, a voice said.
I looked back as Amy was standing there. How long have you been standing there? I said.
Too long. I didn't want to keep standing there any much longer. I wanted to be out here with you guys. So, are we going to reminisce the old days of high school or what?
Yeah, high school. Right, I said. You know?
For some good times.
Yeah, sure was, wasn't it?
Yeah. Dana, Eric, Josh, Ashton, Diamond. Dang. There was a lot of us, wasn't it?
Yeah, sure was. I responded to Amy's question. Oh, and can't forget about my crazy nephew, too.
Yeah, overall, I'm just happy that you still have him. I know you two have a really big bond and everything.
Yeah, and I think he's actually doing really good, though, now. He has him a girlfriend and everything, and I, did anything in my power to make sure he's happy with someone. And he's content, I said.
Amy shrugged her shoulders. Well, what about me? Don't I get a boyfriend?
I don't know. I mean, that's your choice, really, Amy. You're kind of on your own on that one, I said to her.
Oh, well, thanks.
This is nice. I haven't had a moment like this in a long time. And let me say, it just feels good to be having a normal life for once, a peaceful day, I said.
Amber looked down. Well, overall, I'm happy and proud of my sister for becoming the mother she is. I'm happy for the both of you, said Amber.
Thanks. As we were sitting there, it was quiet as you could hear the crickets. But then the crickets stopped. And then all of a sudden, another vehicle pulled up. Looked like a black truck.
Amber just stood up. Who's that? She asked.
The door behind us opened as Elizabeth came out.
Oh, shit, she said.
I got up too. Is that who I think it is? I said, asking.
Amy, shoulders unfolded. Who is that? She asked.
Soon a person came out, walking towards us with long hair and a beard. At first, Amy didn't know what to think.
All right, mister, who the fuck are you?
Amy, chill, man, I said to her.
Well, who is this?
Calm down, Amy. It's my Uncle Corey. Elizabeth brushed through it, and we're have to I'm hugging him.
So.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you made it here. What took you so long?
Well, for one, I had to make some pit stops and everything.
I soon walked up towards him. Good to see you, I said, as I stuck my hand out.
Hey, come here, man.
As he hugged me. He soon looked.
Dude, my eyes is mistaken, or I see my other dick. Me standing there, and I know I ain't tripping. I know I smoked a little bit before I came here, but I know I ain't that fucked up, he said.
Yes, Uncle Corey, it's me.
Huh. So you decide to show yourself now after all these years. Now don't tell me you still on that bullshit like you was before, are you? Said Corey.
I soon just looked, and Elizabeth just looked too as well.
Yeah, sis, I don't think Uncle is too happy to see you after he heard about the little incident we had at Mom's, and I don't think
Well, it's not my fault. I just overreacted.
Yeah, overreacted you could say, but at the end of the day, no matter what, that's in the past. You and Jamario hasn't been together since years, right? Since high school, right? So I know it doesn't matter. These two were together now, and they seem as happy as could be. If anything, you should be enjoying the moment. But anyway, I ain't come here to get into all that.
He brushed through all of us and went in the house.
I'd be so mad at me. I didn't do anything, said Amber.
Elizabeth looked, well, you kind of did, and Mom kind of filled in everything. I guess she must have been listening to our conversation, because that's the only way I could think of how he would have known about that. But, yeah.
Huh. Well, I'm sorry, said Amber. She sat back now.
I soon smirked. It's no big deal, Amber. It's okay. Like, we'll get past it.
Yeah, I'm fine, Sam.
Soon another car pulled up. What the hell is going on? I said. Soon I couldn't see who the person was, and Amy looked again.
Now who is it? It's like almost midnight. Who the heck could this be?
I don't know, I said. I soon looked. Wait a second, that's Andy. Hey, what's going on, man? I said. He looked very concerned, like something was wrong. Something was bothering him, but he couldn't get out the words.
Hey, man, you got a second? Is it okay if I could talk to you in private for a moment?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I started to walk towards his vehicle.
So who is that? Is that somebody you guys know? Amy asked.
Yeah, that's Andy. That's one of Jamario's co-workers. They actually are pretty close. Andy's a good guy. He really is. He's somebody that we could see him being a part of our family, but he's got some other stuff going on. I feel like he needs to take care of.
Amy looked confused. Okay.
Amber stood up. Girl problems, huh?
Elizabeth and Amy looked at Amber.
Damn. What are you, a psychic now or something? Say Amy.
No, I could just tell. I just know that look. I've been around a lot of men, say Amber.
Amy and Elizabeth looked at each other.
Okay, said Amy.
As Jamario and Andy were walking towards Andy's vehicle, he finally stopped.
What's going on? I said to him.
Hey, man, you mind taking a ride with me somewhere real quick?
I kind of got company over, but
Please, man, it won't be long. I just need you to go with me.
Okay. Is everything all right? I asked him.
I don't know. I just want you to take a ride with me somewhere.
Okay. Hold on a second, I said. I'll walk back towards Amy and the others. Hey, is that gun still in a vehicle? I said to Elizabeth.
Yeah, it's in the glove compartment. I think. Why? Elizabeth asked.
I think I'm gonna take it with me. Amy and Amber looked.
Amber's really looked confused. Wait, gun? Why do you need a gun for?
I don't know. For protection. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry about him, Amber. Jamario it's just his instincts.
Jamario reaches in the vehicle, grabs it, and puts it in his jacket. Then he walks back towards Andy.
Okay, let's go, man. I said to him.
All right, let's go.
Jamario and Andy get in the vehicle and they begin to drive off. And while Andy's driving, he finally speaks.
Hey, sorry to interrupt your family thing, man. I just wanted to grab you real quick and show you something.
Okay. Are you sure everything's alright, Andy? Man, you seem different from where I seen you a couple hours ago. Is there something bothering you?
I want to take you somewhere and show you something. Or get your opinion.
Okay. As we keep driving, we finally reach out, going further out. I was beginning to get concerned. Because if you go out even further than this, there's nothing here but a bunch of abandoned houses that look like they've been broken down and condemned and need repairs. He finally pulls in one of them, but he turns the lights off. What the fuck? I said, looking at him. He soon puts the car in reverse and backs all the way out. He turns his low beams on as you can barely see the lights, but in the distance, whoever was out here wouldn't be able to see us. Hey, you sure everything's alright, man? I said.
I want you to take a look at something.
Okay. As we keep looking, I still couldn't see anything. Finally, someone came out. A big, stocky guy that was bald, had tattoos all over him. Then there was another guy that came out. This guy looked like he had been on the street for a while. Homeless guy. Clothes all torn and raggedy. Okay, so what's this? A bunch of junkies coming out? A big stocky white guy and a guy that looks like he's been homeless or on drugs or whatever. So what else you need to show me? I soon turned my head. What the fuck? As we both looked, it was Jessica. What the fuck is it? What is this? I said,
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
How did you find out about this? I asked him.
Well, I don't know, man. I just got a gut feeling. And then she was taking a shower all of a sudden, and a phone rang, and there was a guy. I didn't answer. I didn't speak to her, say anything, and then I hung up. And then I got this text message.
Show me. Meet me at our same spot. No, in fact, meet me at this new address. What the fuck? So what do you think is going on? I said to him.
I don't know.
I sighed. Well, I can tell you this right now. My wife really thinks you're a really nice person, and whatever she's doing is not good, man. Soon we looked and there was another guy that came out. What the fuck is going on? I said. Is she... Before I could say anything, Andy got out the vehicle and started to walk up towards them, cussing, carrying on. I soon stood in the car vehicle as I could hear one of the guys yelling. To my surprise, to me, I really wanted to get out too as well, but I was waiting to see if one of these guys were going to attack Andy. And sure to my surprise, none of them really did. They just kept ignoring him. And then they finally got in the vehicle and drove off. Andy ran back to his vehicle and got in the car.
She gotta come home sometime, and when she does, I'm gonna be waiting for her.
Hey, look, I'll tell you what, man. Just let me go with you back to your place, man, and we'll come up with a plan or something. I said to him.
Have you ever dealt with some shit like this before? Andy asked.
Dealt with some shit like this? Man, let me tell you, I've done with a lot of more shit than just this. But this is nothing that I can't handle.
Well, I see heaven, no hell, I cannot tell if I fled to Lord. If I ain't worthy of your mercy, raise the sword and strike me down. But all I did was praise the Lord to give me power in this game, and I changed the score. Too many of us bleeding by our own hand, taking no responsibility, though we grown men. Pistols goes in hand, it's the devil's work. Things ain't looking good in the hood and they getting worse. Sisters on drugs, selling the bodies for a quick fix. Boss with our dads ending up being a misfit. It's no wonder we going under. Half a shelter to you from the gathering thunder. I hear my ancestors scream for the more in the scene. What lies ahead, the hollow sound is ain't what it seems. What can I do but be prepared for the rain? Cause with your love I ain't scared of the pain, Lord.
In the twilight of my soul, was standing alone, trying to face what I've done, all the right and the wrong. Will my heart break free? Will it rise above? Did I give enough truth? Did I give enough love? Are you scared of the pain when you have these days? When the shadows creeping and you hold your breath in the sun, it's so loud. Do you see the light? Will you march through the dark or give up the fight?
Lord, I've been going through depression taking hold, ain't no my friends near me. Talking to the preacher, but he can't feel, man. Every motherfucking day got me feeling weary. Can a soul man march against armies? Turn the other cheek when all I wanna do is harm me. Hurt me, kill me, burn me, spill my blood. I'ma fight cause I'm a thug, nigga. True hero under God, ain't no man above me. Gone for a while, but your kids still love me. You make me a legend and I was fighting back. Suffered for too long to be wrong, now we're fighting back. I ain't writing these raps to wallow in my misery. I ain't doing this to make my seeds write history. What can they do but be prepared for the rain? Cause the road you'll have to go through the pain, soldier.
It feels like time won't move. Every choice I make gonna show me the truth. With every heartbeat, I'm down on my knees. Ask myself, did I love like I was born to believe? Are you scared of the pain when you have this pain? When the shadow